Okay students, let us get started with or in continuation with chapter 6, molecular basis of inheritance. Okay, we have already covered the basic experiments. So today we will start with the central dogma of life, that is DNA forming RNA, further it is forming proteins. So let us look at it. What is this process called? If DNA is multiplying itself, copying itself, it is called as DNA replication. Now DNA is forming RNA, this is called as transcription. And finally, the coding of any character is in form of proteins. So RNA to protein formation, that is called as translation. So we will start with this process, which is DNA replication. We will study how DNA replicates, how DNA copies itself. And this was given by Crick. Watson and Crick gave this DNA model, and Crick gave this whole central dogma of life. What is central dogma means that around this our life, this is the central processes, steps around which our whole life will revolve around. So firstly, let us start with DNA replication and then we will look to transcription. So replication means DNA is copying. So let me first draw the double helix, and how the double helix looks like. Something like this, and I'll draw with the same like this. So if this side is 5 prime, where it is going here, so it is 3 prime. Opposite, it is anti-parallel, so it will be opposite direction. This is how it is. DNA cannot copy itself like this, means the enzyme will not come here. It cannot start the copying. It has to open up. It has to open up, then only the enzyme will sit over there and do the process. So let me just open this helix like this. So if this is 5 prime, 3 prime, so opposite. Okay, so this opening up of helix, is it giving a appearance of a fork? So it is opening up like a fork. So it is called as replication fork, this structure. Now there is one enzyme which will start acting on this DNA strand and it will copy it. And that enzyme, because it is polymerizing DNA, it is called as DNA polymerase. DNA polymerase. Okay, it will polymerize. Now in which direction it will do? It will do in 5 prime to 3 prime direction. So obviously this will be 5 prime because this is 3 prime. So 5 prime to 3 prime direction. In one direction it will polymerize. Now can it polymerize here? No, because it has to again start from here, like this segments it has to make. 5 prime, 3 prime, like this. So the enzyme at one go cannot do it. Firstly it will do this strand and then it will do this strand. That is why this first strand, which is synthesized, it is called as the leading strand. And because this is at later on stage, that is why this strand is lagging strand. Again, you can see very clearly that this is continuous and this is in segments. It is discontinuous. So we can also call this leading strand as continuous strand and this lagging one as discontinuous strand, because it is not continuous. Let us look at that how these things will be different, how continuous and discontinuous, why it is happening. Firstly, let us see DNA polymerase. Okay, that what are the functions of DNA polymerase? First and foremost, it will replicate in which direction? 5 prime to 3 prime direction. Second, it has to be very efficient, very accurate, means it cannot induce errors, but we know that DNA copying or replication is error prone. It will have few errors. It will not have many errors, but it is going to have some other error, because this is not 100% efficient. But yes, it has to be. Then its speed. How efficient will also include the speed at which it is happening. Now, it should not take much time. So around it copies 2000 base pairs per second. Per second it is copying 2000 base pairs. So that is the speed. Okay. So another important thing is proofreading. What is proofreading? That if suppose any error has been generated, the DNA polymerase should have this ability that it can recognize. Means one change can happen. But if multiple changes are there, this DNA polymerase can repair the DNA itself. It has that property also. That is proofreading. Suppose you write a project, okay, and you tell your friend just see if some spelling errors are there or not. That is proofreading. That if some error is there, the person will tell, okay, here you can just this spelling error is there, correct. So DNA polymerase will do this type of function. Now at one point the DNA replication starts. Here it started. So this starting point is called as origin of replication or ORI. Very important. Whenever we want to do the recombinant DNA, what is recombinant DNA? New DNA, if we have to form. We always need this ORI. This sequence we need. If ORI is there, origin is there, then the replication will start. If this sequence is not there, replication cannot start. So these are the important sequences which is ORI. Now let us look at this process. What are the key features of DNA replication? What we have studied so far in the DNA replicative process. First of all, DNA replication involves few very important things. One is DNA polymerase. Another important thing is the ORI, the origin, the sequence from where the DNA polymerase will identify that okay, here I have to start. Now what are the properties of this DNA polymerase? It will polymerize from 5' to 3' direction always. Its speed is coding or copying around 2000 base pairs per second. It is having proofreading capacity that more changes, mutations, changes should not occur. Then ORI is very much required to start the replication. Then there are two important strands. There is leading strand which is having continuous segment and lagging strand which is discontinuous, means it's having few fragments. Now why is that so? This DNA polymerase, can it start its replication by its own? No. It needs few primers. What are primers? DNTPs, nucleotides, deoxynucleotide phosphate. Means these are the nucleotides it needs. Means in the solution, obviously DNA is there in the cytoplasm. So in the solution it needs some free DNTPs. Free A, G, T, C. That will start, that will be there, then only this polymerase can start the function, its replication. That is why the other strand which I told you, it is firstly in the opposite direction, so the enzyme cannot copy it together. Another, it needs some primers. So this strand if I talk about, and the new strand is being synthesized, these are the fragments, okay. So here DNTP will come, then only this polymerase will start in 5' to 3' direction. Then you will say that ma'am, now these are fragments, how it will join? So another important enzyme which is involved for joining these fragments, this will join, this will join. This is done by DNA ligase. Ligase means joining the segments. So because it is joining the segments of DNA, it is called as DNA ligase. So these are the main important things you have to take care regarding DNA replication, and also that there has to be a replication fork which is going to initiate the process, otherwise it cannot do the replication. Fine. Now coming to the next important process, that is transcription. So suppose this is the open or like a thread of DNA. It is correctly drawn because it is anti-parallel. So in MCQ sometimes such type of questions can be there which can test that in what direction you have drawn it. Okay. Now this DNA, because it is double stranded, here 2 strands are there, so it has to transcribe into RNA. The first question that comes is, do these both strands transcribe? The answer actually is no. The both strands do not transcribe. Now what is the reason behind it? If by chance, let us see if they transcribe. This will transcribe means it will copy itself. It will also make one copy. So let me make it 5 prime 3 prime and this will be 3 prime 5 prime. Can they base pair because these will be complementary? They can base pair. It can also be complementary. So like this, there will be double-stranded RNA formed. And double-stranded RNA cannot form proteins. But we need this RNA to form proteins later on. So this double-stranded RNA will not be able to form proteins. So that is why this process means only one strand will transcribe. Another important thing is, this is a DNA molecule. Okay, it will code for one protein or two proteins. It should code for one only, na? Otherwise, biologically, logically, it is not correct that a single DNA segment is coding for two proteins. So that is why also both strands transcribe no, because a single strand of DNA, single segment of DNA has to code only for one protein. So these are the reasons, very important reasoning question, that why the both strands do not transcribe, only one will transcribe. Now let us see, when we have told that okay, one will transcribe, what is the transcription unit? What is the unit which will be transcribing? So transcription unit, because just now I told you a segment of DNA will do this. Complete DNA is not forming protein, segment only. So what transcription unit consists of? Promoter, where this will begin, promote, begin. Second is the structural gene, which will code for a protein. And third will be terminator, where the reaction, this process will stop. So starting point, promoter, coding point, structural gene, stopping point, terminator. Okay, so this is the transcription complete unit. What it consists of, sometimes in MCQ option can be there A, B, C or all of the above. So it is all of the above. All these constituents are there. Now where which unit is present, that is important to understand. So again I am drawing like this. Is it correct? Wrong. So this will be like this. Always remember, it is anti-parallel. Okay. So this strand 3 prime to 5 prime, always print this in your mind. Very important questions can come. This is template strand. I will tell you what it is. And this one is the coding strand. Template means the copy. Like suppose you want to draw a beautiful drawing, you can take a template and you can put on the sheet and you can draw. Tracing type of thing. So template means this strand will be coded actually. This will be the base with which the polymerase will come and do the transcription. Coding strand means the opposite strand is coding strand actually. Why it is called coding strand, I will tell you later on. So the strand which is used for the polymerase, by the polymerase to transcribe RNA, that is template. Another one is coding. Okay. Now, where is promoter present? In this region. This part. Where is structural gene? In between. Okay. And where is terminator? This end part. Promoter, structural gene and terminator. Again in MCQ, sometimes to confuse you, they can opposite, do the direction opposite. But the thing is, you should be clear that 3 prime to 5 prime is my template. And opposite, that is 5 prime to 3 prime is coding. Now please pay attention, carefully see. Suppose this is the segment, roughly I am just drawing. Suppose this is now 3 prime to 5 prime. So this will be my template. Now RNA will be formed from here, means complementary. How it will be? A will pair with T, I will write T. T will pair with A, G, C, C, G, correctly, remember that in RNA, this T is replaced by U. T is replaced by U, uracil. So what my strand will become? UAC, GCG, UAAC. This will be the strand 5 prime to 3 prime. Now one thing you see over here, will this sequence be same as this sequence? It will be same. That is why it is called as coding strand, because this will code for proteins. This will code for proteins. That is why actually it is called as coding strand, because RNA will be same as this. Only difference will be, instead of thymine you have to put uracil. So one last important thing I am here telling you, suppose in the question 3 prime to 5 prime, this sequence is there, okay, and they ask you what will be the RNA sequence. You can do it complementary. You can complementary do it the pairing. T will pair with A, GC, GC, AT, GC, again same thing. But at the end, just replace this with U and put the direction properly. Now in another type of question, suppose this is given to you. Leave this, this is given to you. Now they tell you what will be the RNA sequence. You will write the same, because 5 prime to 3 prime is same. Yes, you will write the same. Only thing you will change this. So please be very careful. Very important MCQs from here it can come. So this forms the transcription unit, and later on we will study how transcription happens, because RNA is forming. So which enzyme will be there? RNA polymerase. Because which is polymerizing? RNA is being transcribed. So that we will do in the next lecture.